Woman sits down, measures blood pressure at home. Result, 145/95. High blood pressure, stage 2, hypertension. She panics. 3 minutes later, adjusts position, removes sweater, supports back, uncrosses legs, takes second reading. Result, 118/78. Completely normal. Same woman, same arm, same device, 3 minutes apart. 27-point difference in systolic pressure, 17-point difference in diastolic. The difference between "you need medication immediately" and "your blood pressure is perfect." What changed? Not her blood pressure, her measurement technique. Study from American Heart Association. 74% of people monitoring blood pressure at home make at least one technique error that significantly affects readings. Average error from improper technique, 15 to 20 points on systolic pressure. Research from Hypertension Journal. When people corrected common measurement mistakes, 71% had lower blood pressure than their initial high readings suggested. 11 specific mistakes account for nearly all home blood pressure measurement errors. Today, all 11 mistakes, how much each affects your reading, the correct technique, and the sequence that ensures accuracy. Now, before we move on, a quick reminder. This video is for educational purposes only. It's not medical advice, and you should always consult your doctor about blood pressure management. While accurate home monitoring is valuable, it doesn't replace regular medical checkups and professional guidance. And if you'd like a free blood pressure measurement checklist, just comment the word "accurate" below. You'll find the link waiting in the pinned comment. It's a simple, step-by-step checklist to follow before every measurement. Now, let's cover the 11 mistakes that ruin your blood pressure readings. Mistake number 1, using wrong cuff size for your arm. This is the biggest single source of measurement error, can affect reading by 5 to 30 points. Blood pressure cuffs come in different sizes: small adult, standard adult, large adult, extra large adult. Most home monitors come with standard adult cuff. Fits arm circumference 9 to 13 inches. If your arm is smaller or larger than this range, standard cuff gives inaccurate readings. Study from Journal of Human Hypertension measured blood pressure with correct versus incorrect cuff size. Too small cuff on large arm, reading average 22 points higher than true pressure. Too large cuff on small arm, reading average 8 points lower than true pressure. Why such dramatic effect? Blood pressure cuff works by compressing artery until blood flow stops, then gradually releasing pressure while measuring. Wrong cuff size means improper compression. Device can't accurately detect blood flow changes. How to know if you need different cuff size? Measure arm circumference at midpoint between shoulder and elbow. Use measuring tape, 9 inches or less. Small adult cuff, 9 to 13 inches. Standard adult cuff, 13 to 17 inches. Large adult cuff, over 17 inches. Extra large cuff. Most cuffs have range markings. When wrapped on arm, marker should fall within range indicators. If marker outside range, you need different size. The solution? Buy correct cuff size. Most monitors allow cuff replacement. Costs $20 to $40. Worth it for accurate readings. Mistake number 2, arm not positioned at heart level during measurement. Study from Hypertension. Every inch your arm is below heart level adds approximately 2 points to reading. Arm 6 inches below heart, 10 to 12 points too high. Arm 6 inches above heart, 10 to 12 points too low. Why does height matter? Blood pressure measures pressure of blood against artery walls. Gravity affects pressure in blood column. Lower arm means gravity adds pressure. Higher arm means gravity reduces pressure. The correct position. Arm supported on table or desk at heart level. Heart level means middle of your chest, roughly in line with bottom of breastbone. When sitting, this usually means table or desk at comfortable height, where arm rests naturally without shoulder elevation or lowering. Common mistakes: arm hanging at side while sitting, too low, adds 10 to 15 points. Arm propped on high armrest, too high, subtracts 10 to 15 points. Arm unsupported, held in air. Muscle tension adds 5 to 10 points. The fix: use table or desk. Place arm on surface at heart level. palm up, relaxed. If table too low, use pillows or books to raise arm to correct height. If table too high, sit on cushion to raise body. Goal: arm supported and relaxed at heart level. Mistake number 3, placing cuff over clothing instead of bare skin. Thin shirt sleeve, 5 to 15 point error. Thick sweater or jacket, 30 to 50 point error. Study from Blood Pressure Monitoring Journal measured BP over different clothing thicknesses. Thin cotton shirt, average 8-point increase. Thick sweatshirt, average 32-point increase. Winter jacket, average 47-point increase. Why does clothing affect reading? Fabric between cuff and skin interferes with cuff's ability to compress artery properly and detect pressure changes. Thick clothing also prevents complete artery compression, causing falsely elevated readings. The correct method: remove clothing from arm. Place cuff on bare skin. If you must keep shirt on, roll up sleeve. Ensure fabric not bunched under cuff. Sleeve should be loose, not constricting arm above cuff. Never measure through thick sweater, sweatshirt, or jacket. Important: if you've been measuring over clothing and suddenly start measuring on bare skin, your readings will drop significantly. This is not blood pressure improvement. This is measurement correction. Tell your doctor if you change measurement method. Mistake number 4, measuring immediately after activity without resting. Walking, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, rushing around. All elevate blood pressure temporarily. Effect lasts 5 to 10 minutes after activity stops. Study from American Journal of Hypertension. Blood pressure measured immediately after moderate activity averaged 18 points higher than after 5-minute rest. After vigorous activity, 20 to 25-point increase. Why rest matters: activity increases heart rate and cardiac output. Blood pressure rises to meet demand. Take several minutes for heart rate and pressure to return to resting baseline. The protocol: sit quietly for 5 minutes before measurement. 5 minutes, not 2. Not 30 seconds. Full 5 minutes. During rest period, no talking, no phone, no TV. Just sit quietly. Common mistake: sit down, immediately measure thinking you're resting. But sitting for 5 seconds is not resting for 5 minutes. Set timer, 5 minutes. Then measure. This ensures you're measuring resting blood pressure, not post-activity blood pressure. Mistake number 5, back not supported against chair back. Sitting on stool, leaning forward, back not touching backrest, all raise blood pressure. Study from Hypertension: unsupported back increases reading average 6 to 10 points. Why does back support matter? Unsupported back requires muscle contraction to maintain posture. Muscle work increases blood pressure. Additionally, leaning forward changes angle of major blood vessels, affecting pressure measurement. The correct position: sit in chair with back, press back against backrest, feet flat on floor, not perched on edge of seat, not on stool or backless chair, not leaning forward over table, back fully supported, relaxed posture. Mistake number 6, talking while cuff is inflating or deflating. Talking during measurement, 10 to 15-point increase. Study from Journal of Clinical Hypertension. Simply having conversation during measurement raised BP average 12 points. Why talking affects reading? Talking activates sympathetic nervous system, increases heart rate slightly, raises blood pressure. Also, breath control during speech affects chest pressure, which affects blood pressure. The rule: silence during measurement. From moment you press start button until measurement completes. No talking. If someone asks question, hold up finger to signal silence. Answer after measurement finishes. This includes phone calls. If phone rings during measurement, ignore it. Take call after. Mistake number 7, measuring with full bladder. Research from European Heart Journal. Full bladder raises BP average 10 to 15 points systolic, 6 to 10 points diastolic. Why bladder affects blood pressure? Bladder distension activates sympathetic nervous system, creates mild stress response, increases pressure. The fix: empty bladder before measuring blood pressure, particularly important for morning measurements when bladder typically full after overnight. Use bathroom. Then sit and rest 5 minutes. Then measure. Mistake number 8, crossing legs during measurement. Legs crossed at knees, 2 to 8 point increase. Legs crossed at ankles, smaller effect, 1 to 3 points. Study from blood pressure monitoring. Crossing legs raise systolic pressure average 6 points. Why crossed legs matter? Crossing legs increases resistance in blood vessels, temporarily raises blood pressure. The correct position: both feet flat on floor, legs uncrossed, knees at 90-degree angle. If feet don't reach floor, use footrest or phone books under feet. Mistake number 9, measuring within 30 minutes of caffeine consumption. Coffee, tea, energy drinks, cola all contain caffeine that temporarily raises blood pressure. Effect: 8 to 15 point increase lasting 30 to 60 minutes. The protocol: no caffeine 30 minutes before measurement. If you drink morning coffee, either measure before coffee or wait 30 minutes after. Mistake number 10, measuring within 30 minutes of exercise. Moderate exercise: 10 to 15 point temporary increase. Vigorous exercise: 20 to 25 point increase lasting up to an hour. The rule: wait at least 30 minutes after exercise before measuring. If you exercise in morning, either measure before exercise or wait 30 minutes after, plus 5-minute rest period. Mistake number 11, taking single reading instead of multiple readings. Blood pressure varies beat to beat. Single reading might catch high variation or low variation. American Heart Association recommendation: take 2 to 3 readings, 1 minute apart. Average them. This gives more accurate representation of your blood pressure than single reading. First reading often slightly higher due to mild anxiety of measurement. Second and third readings typically more accurate. Let's put it all together. The correct protocol for accurate home blood pressure measurement. Step 1, use bathroom, empty bladder. Step 2, sit in chair with back support, both feet flat on floor, legs uncrossed. Step 3, place arm on table at heart level, palm up, relaxed. Step 4, roll up sleeve or remove clothing from arm. Place cuff on bare skin. Step 5, sit quietly for 5 minutes. No talking, no phone, no activity. Step 6, after 5 minutes, press start button. Remain still and silent during measurement. Step 7, wait 1 minute. Take second reading. Step 8, optional third reading after another minute. Step 9, average the 2 or 3 readings. Record the average. Common situations to avoid measuring: within 30 minutes of caffeine, within 30 minutes of exercise, within 30 minutes of smoking, while experiencing pain or stress, when you need to use bathroom. These all temporarily raise blood pressure, giving inaccurate readings. Best time to measure: same time each day, morning before medications, evening before dinner. Consistency matters. Important perspective: these technique corrections don't lower your blood pressure. They reveal your accurate blood pressure. If correcting technique drops your readings significantly, your previous measurements were falsely elevated. Your blood pressure didn't improve. Your measurement accuracy improved. Tell your doctor when you change technique. This context helps interpret reading changes. Remember, comment, accurate for your free blood pressure measurement checklist. If helpful, tap like and share with anyone monitoring blood pressure at home. Subscribe because next week we're covering the foods and supplements that actually lower blood pressure, based on clinical research. 11 mistakes, all preventable, all fixable. Your measurements, your accuracy, your informed health decisions.